And when I'm working him hard, it's not to kick his butt or anything, but it's to, I'll take advantage of that to teach leg mean forward. When I pick this up, connect it to your back feet. I'll just take advantage of the situation on the big one. He's leaving there. I'm gonna make a little circle within my big one. Yep. Give your back feet. So right there, he kind of lost track of his feet, and he started saying, "Oh, my face, my face." I'm not pulling on him hard or anything, but he was saying, "Oh, my face." So it's nothing going on with your face. Move your back feet. There he goes. There, he's starting to shape up. There, he's starting to feel like a horse. Got a little nervous about something out the gate there. Instead of making him run up to the gate, I'm just going to keep my focus and bring him back to my center, which is the peaceful spot for him. There, he rode past it just fine. Redirect him over here. Okay, he tipped over. I'll just do my... There we go. Connect to those back feet. That's part of his issue on his right lead too, is he's really diving on his right shoulder. Since that right shoulder's heavy, he can't reach it out to pick up that lead very well. There, he's cutting my big circle short, so I'll just make a small one within the big one. And I mean, shooting the show pen anyways, you have to do a big fast circle and a small slow circle, so may as well introduce it now. Release him on the big one. There it goes. He started to cut it short, but then he went out and found that bigger one. When he tips over in the canter, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just picking that rein up, which right there, when he starts getting it back to his back feet, you'll see him start to stand up a little bit. Tipping over right there. Take his back feet. There he goes. Oh, tipping over here. There, he's starting to stand up. And just work one side until he starts to, there you go, until he starts to put it all together. There, he's standing up. And he's not tipping over anymore. He's starting to move out straight. And straight is not, there's a difference between straight and braced. They can be stiff as a 2x4 going straight, but that's braced. I want access to his back feet through the reins so he can stand up and go straight somewhere. There. And this is his reward, finding this relaxed trot, this purity of gait. And it's easier to ride than what we started with because his top line is starting to get soft and suppled up. So here's where we just enjoy the ride. Now I'm able to start picking up on this, and he's giving just enough through his top line and into his hindquarters. He's starting to feel pretty good. And now this is, like I said, now this is a trot you could ride all day. And, horses are forward animals. They don't need to stop to take a break. If you stop to take a break all the time, they get really good at standing still. Right? They don't find purity of gait by standing still. So he gets his piece just by trotting out for a while. This is his break right now. This is break time. See how that changed everything about how he was trotting, Sheila, before? Yep. Yeah. It doesn't start out like that. He was stiff and braced up and didn't know what to do with himself at the trot. And once he found the right emotional collection, the right mindset, we'll just leave him alone. We'll trot for. I'd trot for a long time. I know we got to get to other horses. Get back to your horse. You know, something we started two or 3 days ago was teaching him how to stop, because that wasn't really there. You know, and of course it wouldn't be. We didn't have but a few rides on him. But so if we're trotting forward and he's deciding to stop at this stage, I'm not going to fight that. I'm not going to correct it or punish him for it. But more or less, you know, I'll say, hey, stopping's not so bad, especially after we've been moving out for a while. Yep. If you were a different horse, if you were a lazy one or something like that, you know, really heavy, or a pushy, dominant kind of a horse, I might push on him a little bit more, but that's not him. He's an energetic, playful, let's go kind of a guy. He's back up already. He wants to go. You see how he wants to move out already? He was ready for that. He's not a lazy. And you know, he's just learning how to carry a rider. So if he's feeling okay in that canter, I'm not going to hold him back. I'm going to encourage him. Say, well, let's commit to it and let's go. And I mean, it wasn't until yesterday finally when he started picking up that right lead either, and he just offered it right there. So I can't shut him down for that. Yeah, there he goes on that. I did that on purpose for counter cantering. Not really. Yeah, good boy. It's kind of the same idea too there, Sheila, is he wanted to stop there. I didn't discourage it. He wanted to take that lead. I didn't discourage it. You know, instead I'll encourage those positive things. If you're running away, that's not cantering. See the difference? If we were scared and running away, I would not encourage that. So that, you know, I'm not going to say just because they're going, you know. But at this stage, pick and choose your battles and think about what you're teaching your horse. I'm teaching him what the reins mean, and I'm teaching him to move forward, carrying me comfortably. You know, at the walk, trot, canter.